To succeed, you gotta do your best. But to win, you gotta be the best. Go! What up, it's me, Prez, and welcome to another episode of A Real Ninja Reacts. We got a video here today, and it is of a compilation of recent news clips. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You know, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do that you never do. But if you don't want to do the free stuff, it's because you got that money. You got the bag, bro, and you want to send me some money. So it's a Cash App scrolling on the bottom. Don't be shy. Go ahead and send me like $5 and say, hey, Prez, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. All right, so we got a video here today, and it is about to get started. All right, let's go.
First at 5, guilty. That's how a San Antonio couple charged in a deadly dog.
Hold on. Lacking some sound on my end. Y'all probably heard that, but here we go.
Dog attack pleaded today in court. And this
one more time.
First at 5, guilty. That's how a San Antonio couple charged in a deadly dog attack pleaded today in court.
And this comes just 2 weeks before their trial was set to begin. Last year, Christian Moreno and Evelyn Schneider's dogs attacked an elderly couple on the west side, killing an 81-year-old man.
As Erica Hernandez reports, now the question is how Moreno...
How did your dog kill somebody? Was you there? Like, was you walking the dog and it got on the old man? That's insane.
And Schneider are going to be punished.
What is your plea to the charge of dog attack causing death? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Guilty, Your Honor.
2 guilty pleas now means Evelyn Schneider and Christian Moreno are convicted of the charge of dangerous dog.
Why they got sweatshirts on? I don't get it. Like, is that what they came in dressed in? Or is this a prison issue?
Dog attack causing death. The open plea made a few days before a jury was to be...
Okay, there. She about to go to jail and have some fun.
Be selected for trial. In February of last year, Ramon Nakira and his wife were visiting a friend on Depla Street on the west side. As they got out of their vehicle, 2 of Moreno and Schneider's dogs attacked the couple and others trying to help them. Nakira died.
2 of your dogs are vicious? That's crazy. Yeah, you need to go to jail. Like, why is your dogs vicious? This is what I learned. Mean dogs come from mean people.
From his injuries that day, and the couple were later charged with dangerous dog attack resulting in death and injury to the elderly. The dogs had a history of calls made against them by neighbors and had previously attacked another person. Earlier this year, the couple tried to...
Why have vicious dogs like that? Like, if you got them for protection, you must have them in an area that you're protected, not your front yard, so they can just get out.
Get their charges dismissed, but Judge Belia Mesa denied that motion.
So you understand that you're leaving the decision up to me. If this is a prison case, it could be 2 to 20, and this is a probation case, it could be up to 10 years probation.
So what happens next?
Wow. They can get 20 years, possibly 10 on probation. Yeah, you pretty much had a loaded gun running around the neighborhood.
Next in this case, well, a sentencing phase begins on September 9th. The judge will hear testimony.
She's fine.
Just like in a trial, but no jury will be present. Judge Mesa will later rule on September 20th on a sentence for the 2. The state is against probation and will be seeking the maximum punishment.
They will be.
Look at her. This doesn't look like a nice lady, but she fine.
Asking for the maximum 20 years confinement. That's not agreed to. That's just simply, they're saying that's what they're asking for.
As far as that injury to the elderly charge, it all depends what happens during sentencing for that 2nd-degree felony, that dangerous dog attack charge. Whatever happens there, then the state will decide whether to proceed with it or dismiss it. At the Canary Reefs Justice Center, Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.
A group of 17 people are accused of taking advantage of hundreds of thousands of dollars in COVID relief money.
And now more than a dozen gang members are sitting in jail after investigators uncovered a major tax fraud scheme. Our Tony Shin is live outside the county courthouse where most of the suspects there were arraigned today. Tony.
Yeah, they're going to have to make a whole new jail for everybody who was doing that COVID fraud stuff, okay? I don't see like where there's free money, where there's loans and grants and stuff like that, there will be scammers. Know that though.
Yeah, Zara and Andrew, let me tell you, this is a really interesting case because prosecutors say these suspects may have gotten away with this scheme if it weren't for a homicide investigation.
31-year-old Stephen Pittman Jr. recruited individuals and assisted them in filing the fraudulent tax claims.
San Diego District Attorney Summer Stephan is talking
They're saying some people got away with this.
About this man, who she calls the master.
When the COVID relief payments was running around for the businesses, man, like it was tempting to go ahead and get you, like, cause I got friends that's definitely in trouble with the IRS that took advantage of that. And I'm talking about it was real. Like my businesses were doing well during COVID, like pretty like it was some of my best years during COVID actually. So, but it wasn't a quick 20,000 good. It wasn't a quick 40,000 good. I had people I knew that was actually getting checks this large, and it was definitely tempting to do so also. But what I did not, my reputation is more important to me than some money.
Mastermind of a COVID relief tax fraud scheme.
Totaling
These niggas without reputations, or with bad reputations already.
more than $2.2 million. They actually received $1.7 million in their bank accounts.
The DA says Pittman recruited 16 others, some of them seen here during their arraignments at the county courthouse. And he allegedly helped them file fraudulent tax returns, claiming credits for COVID relief.
He then took a large percentage of the refunds they received. Pittman used some of the money to purchase diamond-encrusted and Rolex watches, diamond chains, and a diamond-encrusted necklace of his gang moniker.
Look, easy money comes with quick problems. Tell you that right now. You know what I mean? So easy money, the money you get without working, you don't really appreciate that money. So of course you're gonna get diamond encrusted Rolexes and put a motherfucking diamond on your gang sign or whatever, stupid shit. Nigga probably like 40 something still repping gangs. You're silly. Well, it's all right to rep it, but not to be involved in it. He probably all the way involved still. 48 doing gang shit still.
The DA says this is how they allegedly did it. In the 2021 tax form 7202, there is a line item for COVID relief entitled Credits for Sick Leave and Family Leave for Certain Self-Employed Individuals. But the IRS system stated that no one can enter more than a maximum of 60 days.
Many filed these fraudulent reports inputting days ranging from 790 days. We all know there are not that many days in a year, to up to 15,000 days.
And that's why Stephan says the defendants were able to get hundreds of thousands of dollars in COVID relief money.
Being greedy. You could have just got a quick $5,000, $10,000. They want to get big money.
He also says they may have gotten away with it if it weren't for the 2022 homicide investigation of victim Trayvon Stewart Jordan, who was shot to death in Lincoln Park. That's when detectives noticed that one of their suspects had gotten a phone notice of a huge IRS refund. Meantime, the DA says their discovery of the COVID relief fraud has revealed a major flaw in the IRS system.
And we're hoping that this will create a system where something like this doesn't happen in the future.
Right now, 16 of the 17 suspects are in custody. They are in jail. If convicted on these felony charges, they could get anywhere from 16 months to life in prison.
Damn.
Reporting live downtown, I'm Tony Shin.
Let's talk about increments of those. 16 months to life in prison. And so just a little over a year in life in prison. That's crazy. Depends on how much you got also, you know what I mean? So was it worth it? A year of your life, 2-3 years of your life, or what? 15, 20,000. Only way I can go do 3 years if I got back 100,000. That's about it. You know what I mean? So I'll do 100,000. And me personally, I would have took this money and did something good with it. You know, so some people don't do that. No. You ain't gonna do nothing good with it because you don't really know how to use it. So, yeah, and again, that's why I didn't do it, because I would have did something good with the. I would have did something smart with the money. You know, people like this don't do things smart with the money. So that's who files for things like this. So, yeah, lucky them and unlucky them at the same time.
For Fox 5 News.
A former San Ysidro basketball star sentenced in court today, talking about Mikey Williams, who pleaded guilty last November as part of a plea deal.
Our Delaney White joins us live from downtown with the details. Delaney.
19-year-old Mikey Williams appeared in court today on Microsoft Teams, having completed the necessary tasks to have his charge reduced from a felony to a misdemeanor.
Just months before Williams was set to graduate high school and attend the University of Memphis on a basketball scholarship, he was arrested.
Doing some bullshit, on some gang shit, some thug shit. You ain't no thug, man.
At his home in Hamul. This after an argument with guests being asked to leave his home in March of last year. According to the San Diego County Sheriff's Department, 6 people were driving away in a car when shots were fired. The car was hit by the bullets, but nobody was injured. Williams was arrested in April of last year and initially faced 9 felony counts. But just 2 weeks before a jury trial was set to begin, Williams took a plea deal, dropping it to just
doing some light-skinned ass shit, shooting at a car just because, just to show everybody you got a fucking gun. Now you can't play no ball.
1 count of making a criminal threat. After pleading guilty, he was ordered to complete anger management and gun safety courses, along with 80 hours of community service by his sentencing on Monday.
Hey, Cube, Ice Cube, that is, make a league where these niggas can get back down and start playing again. You know, yes, they fucked up. They don't need to go to the NBA. You know what I mean? Because we need upstanding people, and like we really got those. We got the most upstanding basketball players we can possibly have in the league, I feel. But this still will be good ball. I heard of him. You know what I mean? So he plays very well, and this will still be a good ball, some good ball, interesting games to be played with talented men.
That led to his charge being reduced to a misdemeanor. His attorney crediting the district attorney's office.
They took an understanding. They
definitely got friends because he's blessed as fuck to actually get your charge dropped, gun charge. You shooting at people get dropped to a misdemeanor. Wow.
I wanted to look at it to understand who Mikey Williams is, who he was before this incident, and the types of things he's done, and the quality and the character of this young man.
Williams is now on summary probation for a year. the lowest form of probation, and has a 10-year gun restriction placed on his record.
All it really means is that he's, to live an upstanding life as he has always done already, and to violate no laws, again, excluding minor traffic occasions or infractions for the next year. And then after that, he'll be off for probation.
Williams' attorney says he withdrew from the University of Memphis, and next week he'll start as a freshman at the University of Central Florida, playing basketball and going to class. Reporting from
Well, shit. Get a gun charge and still get to run off to college. Okay, then. Hey, I'm not against it. All right, shoot. Like, again, do the crime, do the time. You should be exonerated of what you did, right?
From downtown, Delaney White, Fox 5 News.
All right.
What's going on? Look like some man stuff going on. That's all. What's happening?
It's okay, bud.
Something.
Oh, you poor bud.
I don't know what that is.
Poor bud. Yep, you're there.
Hold on, man. I missed it. How that cat
Yep,
go?
you're good. Oh, you poor bud. Poor bud.
Okay, just clip there.
Yep, you're there.
Okay, so this ain't a zoo.
Boy, he's got a hell of a hold on it, man. He's like, I know what's going on. I'm not letting this go.
Okay. Well, they really just saving this. Come on, where you go? Don't fall, you stupid cat. Jump.
Oh, that's a good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
What is it?
No, no.
You don't want to fall.
Atta boy. Good boy.
Man, that's cool. So look, this is what men
Oh,
do.
well done, Ty.
Is it a girl gonna scoot her coochie across this thing right here to help a bobcat? Good job, gentlemen. This is what we need strong men for.
Atta boy. Good girl. All right, we got you, sweetheart. You are free. Good girl. All right, we got you, sweetheart. You are free. Good girl. All right, we got you, sweetheart. You are free.
Because men being men, helping the animal.
New details tonight about a second woman accused of helping convicted killer Ramon Alston during his escape in Orange County. Thanks for being here. I'm Liz Ortiz.
And I'm Russ Bowen. Thank you for being with us. 43-year-old Monique Brady was arrested yesterday. She's the escapee's sister, and we have learned she's a former cheer coach and teacher in the Orange County school system.
CBS 17's Ben Boken joins us live from the Orange County Courthouse with what we know so far. Ben.
Already posting a $30,000 bond, Monique Brady is accused of helping her brother, Ramon Alston, during his escape. Now, I spoke with Brady this afternoon one-on-one. She told me that she just wants the accurate story to get across. She's worried about defamation, so she still wouldn't give any details about this escape. Accused accomplice Monique Brady leaving court today amid a flurry of questions. Brady struggling to stay silent. A person
Is this her lawyer?
with her, placing a hand over her mouth to keep her quiet. Brady is charged with
Because my people black men, black women, they can't shut up for shit. They gotta say something. Say something sassy. Like, all you gotta do is be quiet, but you want to show your attitude, huh? Shut the fuck up. Who is your mama and you ain't listening to her?
With aiding and abetting a fugitive and harboring an escapee, which are both felonies. The sheriff speaking with us today, but still declining to get into specifics.
There are a lot of details that may come out.
Where's her lawyer at?
Out that are not clear to us right now. To say that we had enough to take these people into custody is absolute.
Orange County Schools confirming Brady taught and spent time as a cheerleading coach in the district until 2022. Her LinkedIn shows she worked in a...
This is a cheerleading coach. See, there'll be fronts for drug dealers. I'm a cheerleading coach. Bitch, you selling fucking dime bags out your track.
Similar role with Chapel Hill Carborough. Brady tells us off camera she no longer works in public service, but wouldn't say what she does now. Brady joins the other accused accomplice in this
Fucking scam.
case, 32-year-old Jacobia Crisp. Crisp, arrested at her home in Burlington, faces the same charges. Authorities telling us she drove Alston around during the escape. Ms. Crisp, can you tell us why you helped Ramon? No. And like Brady, Crisp refusing to answer questions after her court appearance on Monday. The search for Alston coming to a dramatic end on Friday with his capture at a hotel in Connecticut.
Definitely shouldn't say nothing. Y'all know y'all are in trouble. You know, they got you aiding and abetting your brother. I don't know what this other girl relationship to this dude is, but she drove him around, probably his little piece. Sister gonna help you get out. I wouldn't ask my sisters to help me escape from prison. Do the crime, do the time. That's all I say. You know what I mean? Just get it done with. You get out. Let's get your life started again. If I was a big criminal though, like as in I'm a criminal that makes a lot of money off of being a criminal, which is not a lot of those. Okay. Most criminals are broke. It's just like being in the NBA. To be one of them dudes that's in the major leagues is pretty rare. Okay, so to be the plug or to be El Chapo, that's rare to be. So, but if I was on that level, El Chapo type status, I would make sure that I have a way. I would know where I'm getting arrested at. Okay, so as in, I do all my crimes here in Springfield, Illinois. That's where I do my crimes at. I know I'm going to Sangamon County Jail. So since I know I'm going to Sangamon County Jail, I will have a helicopter with a motherfucking grenade launcher, launch that motherfucker, and I'm gonna make sure I got me a crew to come bust me out. So, put a hole through this wall. I'm gonna jump out like Captain America on the helicopter.
Minneapolis, where he was staying under a female's name.
Did you check this house?
He escaped custody when he arrived at the UNC Hospital's Hillsborough campus in a prison transport van for a scheduled medical appointment. Alston is serving a life sentence for the Christmas Day murder of 1-year-old Malia Williams in 2015.
Oh, shit. They helped this man escape and he killed a baby. Yeah, put them under the jail too.
Now, Brady is scheduled to be back.
We don't kill babies. We don't kill, but we definitely don't kill babies. Now, mind you, I'm an avid believer in only the right people should be shot.
In court on September 13th, but the district attorney tells me she will not be in person for that appearance. The only conditions that are required of her while she's out on bond is to have no contact with Ramon Alston and no contact with Jacobia Crisp. We're live here in Hillsborough. Ben Boken, CBS 17 News.
All right, Ben, thank you.
A new developments here at 5 o'clock. Some people quite surprised today when a now former Dayton Public Schools aide pleaded guilty to this.
Oh!
Video showed him not.
Whoa! Damn, nigga. Like, hit his head like he blocking a basketball.
Our Dayton Public Schools aide pleaded guilty to this. Video showed him knock down an autistic 4-year-old. We first showed this video a year ago this month. News Center 7's Mike Campbell broke the story. He joins us live this afternoon in Dayton. Mike?
That's messed up right there. Hold on, let me run that back one more time.
aide pleaded guilty to this. Video showed him knock down an autistic 4-year-old. We first showed this video a year ago this month. News Center 7's Mike Campbell broke the story. He joins us live this afternoon in Dayton. Mike?
I run into too many autistic women running around here. You know, and they don't even know they're autistic.
Well, James can tell you that not only did Derek Sorrells plead guilty this morning, but he actually entered into a negotiated plea agreement with one charge against him being dropped. Now, the Tootle family's lawyer is glad that Sorrells is now a convicted felon, but they're all upset that they knew nothing about what was happening in this courthouse until they got a phone call afterwards.
It's absolutely a surprise, and it's kind of hurtful.
Michael Wright represents Braylon Tootle's parents, Robert Tootle and Tanisha Lindsay. Neither one of them was in court during the plea hearing because no one had told them about it.
They wanted to make sure that they stood and saw this man plead guilty for harming their child.
First spoke with the parents shortly after they obtained this video. It shows 4-year-old Braylon Tootle, who is autistic and nonverbal, jumping out of a school wagon and running. An aide, later identified as Sorrells, chases Braylon, then knocks him to the floor. Sorrells would then pick the 4-year-old up by his ankles and carry him upside down until other classroom employees run up.
Dang, that is like nonverbal. You're evil, sir.
That video went viral, sparking a police investigation and a school investigation. Sorrells was suspended. He resigned from his job a short time later. Prosecutors charged him with assault and 2 counts of child endangering. One of those charges was dropped in the plea agreement.
He should have pled to all the charges. You know, there's evidence, clear evidence that, he hurt this child.
We reached out to prosecutors and the school district about the surprise settlement of the case. It came quickly after Sorrells was ruled incompetent, then ruled competent to stand trial.
And to have him enter a plea that they didn't agree with and
How are you incompetent?
tell them after the fact that's
Are you autistic and nonverbal too, nigga?
that's not right.
Back live now, the family will finally get a chance to see Sorrells face to face when he is sentenced for the crimes next month. Meanwhile, Michael Wright has filed a civil lawsuit against Dayton Public Schools on behalf of the Tootle family. Reporting live in downtown Dayton, Mike Campbell, News Center 7.
All right.
Details tonight in the deadly Georgia school shooting. The 14-year-old suspect, who police say shot and killed 2 students and 2 teachers, has been charged with felony murder, and his father has also been arrested and charged in the case. The father is accused of knowingly allowing his son to possess a weapon, which police describe as a semi-automatic assault-style rifle.
Now, I heard about this case. I haven't been on it like this, but that's amazing to me that you can charge kids, you can charge the parents for what the kids do. Now, when you was growing up, well, I'm 40, okay, so if you're old as me, you remember your parents would say, well, if you do something, I'm going to get in trouble for it, and it wasn't really true, you know what I mean? But this was a school shooter, yes. So it's a very heinous crime, but is this just only is the parents only at fault for stuff that the kids do in this situation, like a school shooting, or is it all situations? Can the parents be charged the child support when a little girl gets pregnant? Will somebody be charged with car theft? When the parents get charged for car theft and their kids steal the cars? How far does this go?
Officials say that he gave the child the gun as a Christmas present, despite previous online school shooting threats.
I don't like this. You know what I mean? Now, to give him a dangerous gun is crazy, but we all heard about or hear about fathers and sons going out to the woods, shooting, killing, hunting together, you know what I mean? Or even learning how to shoot, aim, stuff like that. I wasn't that type of kid. I would have loved to been that type of kid, but you know, parents teach their kids how to shoot guns. Dads teach their kids how to shoot guns. You know, so what you do is that you install the morality and the responsibility into your kids that you hope that they don't do nothing crazy with the gun. Now, kids are going to be kids. This is a extreme situation, but I'm pretty sure the dad didn't expect his son to go shoot up a school.
Mary Beth McDade, live in the News Center tonight with the latest on this. Mary Beth.
Yeah, Rick and Cher, you know, this is only the second time in this country that prosecutors are holding parents responsible for their children's actions, in this case, alleged actions, when it comes to school shootings.
Wow, only 2 times.
The GBI has arrested Colin Gray, age 54, in connection to the shooting here at Appalachia High School.
Colin Gray is the father of the Georgia school shooting suspect, 14-year-old Colt Gray. The father has been charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children.
Mr. Gray, these charges stem from Mr. Gray knowingly allowing his son, Colt, to possess a weapon.
Authorities wouldn't say if the charges are connected to reports that he bought his son an assault rifle this past Christmas. However, they did reveal that 7 months prior, in May 2023, Colt had been investigated for making online threats to carry out a school shooting. Authorities questioned both Colt and Colin. Colt denied making the threats, and Colin told investigators he had hunting guns in the home, but his son did not have unsupervised access to them.
See, you know what I mean? But again, he stays in the house. The boy stays in the house. So he knows where the guns is, might know where the gun safe lock is, or maybe even know what the combination is because dad trusts you with the combination. You know what I say they should do? They should have a school shooter drill, because school shooters always go to the school that they're shooting at. I think so. I don't think they just go pick a random school. But if you had a school shooter drill, then the school shooters know that there's a drill for it. And the drill should be, it definitely should be some guns in the room. Okay, there should be a gun safe, and it has a code to it. Only person who knows that code is the teacher. When the school shooter alarm go off, it might be like "Auga, auga." You know, it got to be something different than the fire alarm. Boom, the kids enact the school shooter safety drill maneuvers. So what would the school shooter safety drill maneuvers be? So, number 1, auga, auga, alarm goes off. And teachers say, everybody take cover. Okay, so everybody gets under their desk, or can you even get under desks anymore? Everybody gets to the back wall and behind the desk. So everybody pull a dress. You make a wall of desks. Okay, and the teacher go get the gun out the safe, and just points it at the door. And until the alarm goes off, the teacher stands there pointing the gun at the door, saying, "Do not enter. If you enter, you will be shot. Do not enter. If you enter, you will be shot." You know what I mean? So you do this drill. The school shooter who probably goes to the school knows that there's a drill, And if there's a teacher standing at the door with a gun pointing at it, warning you, if you come in, you will be shot, and the teacher got to stand like this until the alarm goes off, man, it will deter school shootings, I think. You know what I mean? Just because now they know there's a defense against it, they got to be brave enough to go against the defense.
When authorities searched the Gray home shortly after yesterday's massacre, they reportedly found clues that Colt was obsessed with mass shootings.
Colt Gray, that was arrested yesterday for this incident, has now been charged with 4 counts of felony murder.
Colt is accused of going on a shooting rampage at his high school Wednesday, killing 2 fellow students, Mason Schermerhorn, an autistic student, and Christian Angulo, both 14 years old. He's also accused of killing 2 beloved math teachers, 53-year-old Christina Urimi and 39-year-old Richard Aspinwall.
That's just bad. That's bad parenting. To not know your kid was obsessed with shooting shit.
Was also the football coach.
Coach was an amazing guy. He pushed us to be great at what we did and for our team.
As the community continues to heal, there is some good news to report about the 9 other students and teachers who were injured.
The 9 injured, I am very happy to say will make a full recovery.
And Colt Gray is expected to make his first court appearance tomorrow morning at 8:30.
Wow. Shout out to the family and friends of the ones lost. I hope the people who got hurt heal up quickly.
30 Georgia time. For now, reporting live here in News Center, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send back to you guys in the studio.
Mary Beth, thank you.
Now at 5:30, an armed robber demands hundreds of dollars from a frightened 7-Eleven clerk and then gets ready to escape. But then a thirsty customer walked in. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5.
Ain't nothing worse than that. I mean, I don't rob gas stations. I don't rob anything. But to be, shit, look like he got what he came for, and then here comes the cop.
5:30, I'm Micah Ullman.
And hi there, I'm Courtney Frill, and tonight for Cher Calvin. That thirsty customer was an alert sergeant with the West Covina Police Department.
The suspect tried to get away, but was quickly tackled. Chris Wolf is in West Covina, where he spoke with that sergeant who was in the right place at the right time. Huh, Chris?
He certainly was. Micah and Court, this former Marine who served in Iraq, now West Covina police officer, just walked into this convenience store a couple of nights ago to grab some water and to say hello to his friend, the clerk. He had no idea what he was walking into. Caught on camera, an armed robbery in progress at a 7-Eleven convenience store in West Covina. The hooded stranger orders the terrified clerk, a young man in his 20s, to empty the register. At one point, we see the criminal lift his sweatshirt to flash a gun at his waist. The stakes are high. The threat is real. The clerk quickly fills the plastic bag with cash, and then something no one saw coming. A frequent customer walks in to say hello, and that customer happens to be a local cop. But something isn't right, and within seconds, the chase is on.
I'm going to say his spidey senses was not on. He was just walking in and happened to look over, and the teller said, "Hey, this nigga robbing us." Oh, it is? He is? Let's break it down. Hold
happens on. To be a local cop. But
he walking past.
Something isn't.
He said something. He just said something.
Right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Within seconds, the chase is on. Sergeant Abel Hernandez, a 17-year veteran of
these ears. Hey, I like to roast people, even people who do good things. Okay, so don't be mad at me. But this nigga look like his ears are melting off his head.
Of the West Covina Police Department was in the right place at the right time. As the video shows, the armed robber was determined to get away with the cash, though well aware that a police officer was right behind him interrupting the crime. He would not get far.
So I saw the subject in there, and at first I really didn't think anything. I saw the gloves, I saw the ski mask, and given that night it was a little chilly, so I figured, okay.
Hernandez says what tipped him off to trouble, however, was the expression on the victim's face.
He's always with a smile, but as I entered the store, I saw the fear in his face, and I knew something was up.
Then the desperate attempt to escape with all of that money, about $400, the victim shouting, "He's got a gun, he robbed me," and the takedown.
To me, it seemed slow, even though I looked at the video and it seemed like I took off pretty quick. Everything sort of slows down. But I mean, I was able to catch him 15, 20 feet right outside of the doors of the store.
Hernandez says the thief put up a brief struggle and then relented. Backup arrived. Officers say in addition to the money, they recovered a loaded handgun. They identify the armed robber.
Look, if I got a gun on me, just rob the store, man, you ain't catching me, cop. Because I'm hit.
Robbery suspect as Ramon Gonzalez, a 48-year-old resident of La Puente.
It was fortunate. I thank God that the outcome was what it was.
Ramon Gonzalez.
The suspect.
48 robbing 7-Elevens. Makes sense though. I mean, shit. I always thought that's old for doing things, but me as a 40-year-old, at 48, I could definitely rob something. I would think I'm even smarter than he wouldn't. He obviously a career criminal. That was just bad luck. He would have got away with this for sure.
Ramon Gonzalez now faces several charges, including robbery and felon in possession of a firearm. Live in West Covina, Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Chris.
Everybody fell. Not everybody, but shoot. So yeah, they got caught before, but he was 48. He knew what he was doing. Completely covered. Didn't even have to pull the gun out. Just showed it to him. I swear I'll use it. I know I'm gonna get away with this, and then boom, bad luck happened. So that is an unlucky criminal.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Pedro and Cher, as you said, tonight we are hearing from the victim of this violent attack, which happened on Friday afternoon here in downtown Long Beach. She tells us she is speaking out to warn other women and also to push for tougher laws to keep criminals behind bars.
I mean, I'm just lucky that it happened in daylight and not at night, because then I...
Smolt caught on camera.
Probably would have been raped.
You're about to see a sexual attack caught on camera. Rebecca Peterson is simply walking in downtown Long Beach, unaware that a man watching her jumps up from the sidewalk, unzips his pants, and starts following her. Then...
The fuck? Oh shit! Hell yeah! Hey, like that's what you do? He got to be mentally ill or something.
And within seconds, he pounces, pulling up her skirt, thrusting against her, and knocking her to the ground. Another man sitting nearby springs into action and appears to try to pepper spray the attacker, who walks, then runs away.
Did he spring into action, really? So... this is amazing to me. Like, me personally, as a man, I would only like women who are 100% willing and wanting the advances that I'm giving. I don't see how I could be actually aroused by her not. Okay? So... Is something wrong with you? Like, you pulled up her dress, humped her so hard, you just want your dick to touch her? Oh, and she was looking fine that day, but come on, chill out.
In that moment, I had no idea. My first initial thought was like, is this someone I know, like playing a joke on me or something like that, you know? And then it was like a matter of seconds. I was like, oh no, and he's not letting me go. So I just turned real quick and then fell to the ground. I screamed profanities. and then asked what the hell just happened. And then there was an older gentleman there that was ran him off with pepper spray, and he asked me if I was okay. And I was just, I don't know, I just kept asking like what the hell just happened in my head.
Long Beach police say they located a suspect hours later and arrested.
He said, damn, yeah.
30-year-old Miguel Avila, who is homeless. He was booked on suspicion of sexual battery and, in an unrelated case, theft of personal property. People who live and work in the area.
Was you just want to put it in her? You just said this is going to work. This will work. I'm going to go behind her and just start humping her, and she just going to love it.
Describe it as increasingly dangerous. They are urging city leaders to take decisive action to improve public safety.
Oh, y'all missed that cake that just was passing, though. Hold on.
Increasingly dangerous. They are urging city leaders to take decisive action to improve public safety.
The store right over here, the owner was hit in the head with a vodka bottle. She had 11 staples in her head and had teeth knocked out. We had a resident of the neighborhood right here was walking his dog at 5:45. He was clocked in the head with a pipe and had to go to the hospital for 11 days in ICU. So it's all the time.
I'm okay. I'm just a little bit more spooked. You know, someone comes up behind me and I'm a little bit more reactive. Every woman needs to be armed with something to protect themselves and take defense classes. That's what I'm about to just start doing.
Don't do that. All right. Definitely, if you can conceal and carry, do that, ladies. That's the only thing I recommend a woman doing. If you're going to get some self-defense lessons, I guess you're taking self-defense lessons so you can get some skin under your nails. So when they find you, they can identify who actually hurt you, because even an untrained man can overpower a trained woman. Like a man's strength is way different than a woman's. So if you're going to get self-defense lessons, get lessons to defend yourself against other women. Okay, and get you a conceal and carry, some mace, maybe a knife, something like that. I say that. But self-defense lessons isn't for men. If you're going to get it for men, I'm a self-defense teacher. I tell this to the ladies who come to me and like, I just want to know how to protect myself. I feel real unsafe, and I don't like it in my area, you know. And I say, okay, well, get a gun. You know what I mean? I can teach you how to fight and how to be good at it, you know, beat a bitch ass, you know what I mean? Because you're going to want to protect your kids from women, you know what I mean? You do want to be able to protect your kids from women at least. You know, you don't want to be hopeless against everyone and everything, you know. It's good exercise, and it definitely teaches you how to be more coordinated. So if you do got to get up and run, or when you're also learning how to fight, gives you heightened senses, okay? Not like you smell better or nothing like that, but you just notice stuff. You understand a fight stance, or you understand an aggressive person. So don't, ladies, if you want to protect yourself, go get you a gun, get you a nice, a little butterfly knife, play with it, learn how to use it, be efficient with it, learn how to stab with it. They got classes for that. Get you a taser, some mace. I say even get you a little axe. They're easy to wield. You know what I mean? You ain't got it's a swinging motion instead of a stabbing motion, or you know what I mean? So, but yeah, if you're gonna get self-defense lessons, get self-defense lessons for beating other bitches' asses.
Bail for Miguel Avila was set at $1,000. The investigation continues.
Damn, he ain't got it because he's homeless, but you know that's still low. I mean, it's $100 to get out for putting your dick on a motherfucker.
Reporting live in Long Beach, Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Hello, I need someone to tell me what's going on. Help me, help me, help me.
All right. Yeah. I just had a little playlist of some news stories. And that's it. Well, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you all. But before you get out of here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Do all that stuff that us content creators ask you to do that you never do. But if you don't want to do the free stuff, it's because you got that money. You got that paper, right? Yeah, you got that paper. So, it's Cash App scroll on the bottom. Go ahead and send me like that. Make it $3. Can I get $3 out you? Okay? Send me $3. Say, hey, Prez, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. And then until next time, y'all have a great day. How?